Did you know that you can use the Robinhood app to buy Dacat token? Well, it's pretty easy, but there's a few steps to it. Now, right now, Dacat is not actually listed on Robinhood. And the truth is, when meme coins like Dacat get listed on something like Robinhood or Webull or Gemini or Crypto.com, by the time they get listed on these large exchanges, they've gone up so much in value and their market cap has gotten so high that your chance to really load up on this stuff when it's dirt cheap and at a much reduced risk is gone. By the time it gets on these exchanges, it's already had that huge jump up. So, for instance, on Robinhood right now, the cheapest crypto that you can buy on there is Shiba Inu. And the price of Shiba Inu, as I record this in April of 2024, is 4 zeros and a 28. And it used to be a time when Shiba Inu had 9 zeros and a 28. But at that point, you couldn't buy it on Robinhood. It wasn't listed there. You had to go on to, like Uniswap or one of those exchanges to buy it there. So how do you buy Dacat token on Robinhood if it's not listed on there? Well, I'll tell you how you can do it, but I'm also going to tell you why I did it. And the reason for why I did it, the price of Dacat right now is 8 zeros and a 55. So if you bought $55 of it right now, you would get 10 billion Dacat tokens. And if you held on to those 10 billion Dacat tokens until Dacat got to the same price as Shiba Inu right now, 4 zeros and a 28, that $55 that you invested would be worth $280,000 for those same 10 billion Dacat. So that's why I'm an investor in Dacat. I believe in the community, but I also, those kind of returns, there's not many investments that can do that. But if you get behind a meme coin, that's why people take these risks. And it is a high risk investment, but I'm willing to take that risk. So how do you buy it on Robinhood? You need a metamask wallet. So it's pretty easy. You can go on an app store and just download metamask. It's a crypto wallet. It should be free and relatively easy to install. Now, once you install it and you get it on your phone, it'll look kind of like this. And it's just a crypto wallet. And when you first get it, it'll probably say account 1. I put sample metamask crypto wallet here just so that's this wallet on metamask. And you also want to make sure it's on the Ethereum main network, because Dacat is built on the Ethereum network. And then the other thing is you want to go down here at the very bottom. You'll see don't see your token, import tokens. And if you click that import tokens, you'll get a search window that comes up. And if you type in that search window, start typing Dacat, you should see that Dacat logo pop up. And that's the Dacat token that you want to get. So you'll click on that and it'll get highlighted there in blue. You'll see that blue ring. And if you click on that, and import it into your wallet. Now, when you look at it, you will see Ethereum and you will see Dacat there. So you're going to get the right stuff. Now, you'll notice there's no Dacats because it's just listing it. You don't actually have them. And you can't just buy the Dacat straight out right there. You have to trade Ethereum for it. You have to swap Ethereum for it. And you can buy Ethereum. So you'll see there's $0 in Ethereum. But we're going to hit the buy button here, buy ETH. And when we do that, you'll come up on a screen and you type in how much you want. Right here, we're buying $110, and you punch that in on the keypad. And then you'll put that through, and you get this screen where it's fetching your quotes, and then it'll show you, who they can use to buy. And there it is. There's the Robinhood crypto. So if you have the Robinhood account, you can use this, and then you click continue to Robinhood Connect. And that's the system that lets it go. That's the partnership that Robinhood and MetaMask put in place. So you click that, it's going to ask you MetaMask wants to use Robinhood.com to sign in. And if you're good with this, you hit continue. And then you'll see another screen open in Robinhood, and you can click open there. And then you'll see this pop up, loading Robinhood Connect. So you see that little purple icon pop up. And then eventually once it connects, it's going to say you wanted to buy, you have to confirm your order. It's $110. And then you also can choose how you want to pay for it. Like I tend to buy it with a Visa debit card. If you have a credit card tied to your Robinhood account, you can use that. If you have cash in your Robinhood account, you can use those settled cash assets as well. I've really just used the Visa debit card, and that's why I want to make sure I have it set up on that. And I think there's a $1,000 limit on there. That's why you see $1,000 there. When you do that, you put it through, and it's going to want to show you your order It's going to go through there, and then you're going to see all these things come through with the fees. There's always fees when you buy crypto. That's kind of how they make a lot of their money, is off the fees. And they're not too bad. This partnership, it does keep prices pretty reasonable. Once you accept all those, you'll see you click I confirm my MetaMask wallet is the address is correct. Always make sure your address is correct. But if you're working from that address, when you do the connect, it should go through. But you always want to make sure your address is and everything correct. You dot that, you hit continue. It's going to give you some more warnings, protect yourself from scammers, give you some more advice there. And if all that looks good, you hit the accept and continue. It's going to recognize the device you're on, whether it's your phone or laptop. I tend to use my iPhone when I do these, and then it's going to send your order through. Once you accept everything, it's going to send the order through, and then you'll see a rundown: submitted, confirmed, and transferring. And the cool thing is, it's going to you're buying it on Robinhood, but it's automatically going to transfer it back to your MetaMask wallet. So I tend to, once it gets to transferring, I kind of leave the screen. You don't have to stay there the whole time. You can go to the MetaMask wallet. So now when you go back to your MetaMask wallet, now you're able to swap that Ethereum. There it is. I've decided to swap about $100. What I transferred, I kept some of the Ethereum, but I'm going to swap $100 of it into Dacat. So I make sure Ethereum is at the top, and then you see the arrow pointing down to transfer into Dacat. And then when you hit execute, it's going to say, all right, it's got 3 quotes for me. It shows you your gas fees. At this point, it was $10.37 to do this trade. Again, there usually is always fees when you're doing any transaction in crypto. It can get a little pricey, so be careful of that. And gas fees do fluctuate. We saw some crazy gas fees, but they seem to have come down fairly reasonably now. And then you just click that. And that's it. Once you swipe it and you get your Dcat, you will have a balance of Dcat in your wallet. So once you become a Dcat holder, if you haven't already joined the Telegram, please come over and join us in Telegram. A lot of great information there. That's where we tend to hang out, is in the Telegram groups. And you can find, when you get there, there's other different groups, people that work on games, graphic novels. If you want to start, any kind of project, usually you can find people, and if you get enough like-minded people, you can go off and start a group and start a project, or you can do something on your own. But that's where you can interact with a lot of Dcat holders. There's also a whale group. If you have 1 trillion or more Dcat tokens, you can join the whale Telegram group as well. Also on X, we tend to use the $, then Dcat, to tag all our posts. So if you go on Twitter and you search $Dcat, you'll find a lot of stuff. Some people still use hashtag Dcat, but we like the $ on it. And also, there's also space calls. Monday through Friday, there's a daily check-in. It's usually around 9 a.m. on the West Coast, about 12 p.m. on the East Coast if you're in the U.S. But if you go on X, if you go on Telegram, you can find the links to these calls. It's hosted by DB and Simon. Really great guys. If you ever go on and you want to just say hi or have questions, they're always welcome to talk to you, as long as you're earnest and you're not spreading FUD. You're always welcome to go on there and say hi. So, some of the reasons why I love Dcat is as a community, we've been together for almost a year now. We have a little over 1,000 holders. We're still around a little over 2 million market cap. So there's so much room to grow. Even if we got to a 20 million market cap from this point, that's a 10x, which is not a bad return. If we go on a nice little run and we get to, a $200 million market cap, that's 100x. And that, again, not a bad return on your money. And I believe we have the potential, this is why I'm in it, to be a multi-billion dollar project. We're working on a graphic novel. We're working on episode 2. You can already read the graphic novel, working on games and all sorts of things to build Dcat into a global brand. So please, if you have a Robinhood account and you know how to download an app on the App Store, you can get a MetaMask wallet. You are just a few steps away from actually being a Dcat holder and getting that crypto early, which is key. Being early is key if you want to make a lot of money in crypto, because it's less risk. You can buy more at less risk. So even if it doesn't work out, it's a few $100, maybe $1,000, whatever you're going to invest. It's not like you just invested $60,000, $100,000 in something, and then all of a sudden it got rug pulled. So please join us. If you can get some Dacat, come to the Telegram, come to Twitter and hang out, or X, hang out with us Dacats. We'd love to have you. Thanks for watching, everybody.